My name is Guadalupe Mendoza. Everyone calls me Lupe. I'm a secondary education English major, graduate from DePaul.
Hi, my name is Keith Adams. I'm currently the principal at Kelvin Park.
When I was younger, I never envisioned myself being a teacher. I'll be real with you. I was never the best student, so I could never think I'd be a great teacher. Although I had a lot of amazing, inspiring teachers, the reason why I nominated Dr. Adams because when I went into education, I said if there's one teacher I wanted to be, it would be Dr. Adams. And the reason why is because the way he taught was kind of the blueprint for me when I got into the whole teaching way. We did a cool activity our first day in physics, which was really fun, which kind of like intrigued us. We were like, oh, cool, we're doing this in this class. That was fun. And I was like, oh, wow, we're going to be doing this the entire time. I was so psyched. But then I realized, oh, wait, physics is like math, and I'm not good at math. I didn't like the class. I hated it. I did not like the class whatsoever. But he had a great sense of just trying to get you engaged in the beginning of the class. He would do these things called like fact of the day, facts that had nothing to do with class whatsoever, nothing about the subject. It was just random stuff that we would really have an interest in. We would have like a bell ringer sheet, you get as many bell ringer on your punch card. We got like a homework pass eventually, which was pretty cool. He always tried to connect the current to the younger crowd, maybe like some pop culture references into his work. The biggest thing I think I enjoyed about his classes, and I think he knew I liked it too, he would do this thing called Literacy Day.
It was never really about the content for me. It didn't have to be physics. It could be, but it didn't have to be, and it was more about current events that students really were passionate about, and I wanted them to be able, this is all before, the quote-unquote fake news movement and all of that stuff. Like, parse through sources of information and form your own opinion, because one resource is going to say one thing, and it's either incomplete or inaccurate, and another thing is going to say another part of that may also be incomplete and therefore inaccurate. But the truth is probably somewhere in the middle, and we have to do our best to take a stance, right? Like, if you want to improve life for those and the people around you, you have to disrupt status quo. So you have to take a stance on certain things that are controversial to have any kind of impact on anybody.
I recall times where I would, when I got to, kind of like the education classes we had to do at DePaul, sometimes we had to present, sometimes we had to create lesson plans or find ways to just present, engage the classrooms. I would look back at like, what did these teachers do? And every time I kind of look back at Dr. Adams, his style of teaching, very calm, collected, try to have some humor in there. And I feel like that's a lot of things I really excelled at as well. I think every time I was in front of students, I just found passion that Dr. Adams would always embrace and during our classes. And I even robbed Fact of the Day from him when I was student teaching. I think he pushed me a lot. He was hard on me a lot. Junior, senior year, he always was hard on me. He never gave me a break. He was always like, bring your grade up. You're not doing this, you're not doing that. I was in my head, I'm like, why do you care, man? Why do you care?
Just young people have so many different things going on in their lives, in addition to, hormones and developmental things going on with their brains and their bodies, that you can't take anything personally. And I think what's amazing about young people is they bounce back so quickly and so easily that even at Lupe's lowest of lows, I never had a doubt that he wasn't going to bounce back. Look at him now.
I'm very happy that he kept pushing me because, guess what? I'm a teacher now, so. He just set the standard for like how I would want to be a teacher.
Lupe really needs to think about his definition of good student, because this isn't the first or the second or the third time I've heard him say, oh, I wasn't a good student. Yeah, you were. You just didn't know it.
You are such a great person and you deserve all the best things in the world.
I heard of your recent success and I just wanted to hop on here and say congratulations.